All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Thursday is the last day before Friday. All right, that's enough of my dancing. Also, man, hope everybody's in good spirits, man. Hope everybody's staying safe, staying positive, and keeping your heads up. And yeah. Also, continue to hit me up on social media, man. Continue to support the merch. Super cool. I appreciate it, man. Also, just let me say that I'm really, really thankful for you guys, man. You guys are amazing. I'm really, really thankful for the support that you guys give this channel, for the support that you guys give the merchandise, for the support that you guys generally just watching me because you don't have to. So I appreciate every second of it, man. All right, so let's get into it, man. The Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. First of all, the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics coming into this series, many gave the edge to the Boston Celtics just because on paper it looked like they had the superstars, right? And when you looked at it, you go, well, they got Tatum and Kemba and Brown, Marcus Smart. The Miami Heat got Jimmy Butler and Bam and some other guys, and then you were like, Boston was the probably gonna come up out of this one. But then you realize the Heat got just as many stars, in my opinion, as the Boston Celtics. I just think maybe the Heat didn't get the they didn't actually get the publicity, I want to say, or something, because either these guys just really stepped up in the playoffs, or they just been this good all the time and we haven't been paying attention. Because Duncan Robinson, Dragic, tonight's Herro, these guys are really, really good, man, and they're really, really young. So, but first, let's talk about Boston. One thing that I want to say about the Boston Celtics is I felt like they didn't get going. What's his name? Jason Tatum didn't get going early. It felt like, he was a little, I don't want to say he was timid. It wasn't falling. The shots wasn't falling for him early, and I think it kind of bothered him. I think it kind of affected him in a way that, you don't normally see, but he didn't get it going, and then there was a lack of aggression a little bit. It played a part in that too, and so you're like, that's not good. How they gonna keep this thing going? If he's not producing. But then you stop and you go, okay, but you still got solid play from Kemba. You still have Smart doing his thing, and so that it was pretty close at that point. And then in the third quarter, Tatum said, "No, I'm not going out like that. I got something to say about this," and he literally had something to say about it. He just took off in that second half, man. He just really did his thing. I think he finished with, let me make sure I want to get his numbers right. He finished with 28 points. All of them came in the second half. So I think they needed him to do that the whole game. They need him to be aggressive the whole game in order for them to do this. The one thing that tells me a lot about these games is how they start. If the games start off close, that's favor Miami. Miami want to make it scrappy. Miami wants to keep it close to the end. Whereas, if you Boston, you want to jump out to a big lead and never let up. I think that's their recipe for success. All right. So the Miami Heat, they up 3-1 now after this tonight's game, and I don't see them giving up another 3 games, guys. Miami got a team of snipers, man. They got a team of shooters that is hard to beat, man, because you never know who it's gonna be. I mean, one night it's Dragic, one night is Herro, one night is Duncan, one night is Bam. Okay, let me go out on a limb. Jimmy Butler, they really, they need him. I call him Mr. Call me when you need me, and his play, his scoring ain't even I think he provide more leadership than anything, man. Because the scoring, they got it. You know, they're going to score. You look at Bam and how much he's constantly evolving, and then you look at well, he did get hurt tonight, so I continue to pay close attention to his injury. You know, every time he went to the sideline or they called the timeout and the trainer tried to come to him, he wouldn't let him see what's going on. That worries me, because when the players know it's something bad, they just don't want no one to find out. But after the game, you know, eventually the trainers are going to be like, all right, we got to take a look at this, see what's going on. So I know he's going to try his best to not have them look at it. But, yeah, so a gutsy performance by him. But I don't know how much longer he can do that and be effective. Also, but the player of tonight by far was Tyler Herro. This guy's only 20 years old. 37 points. I think he tied Magic Johnson record for the most points by a rookie. Never scored more than 29 points in college. That says a lot, because normally these a rookie, when the stage is at its brightest, the stars are brightest, you know, it sometimes can be a little intimidating. Sometimes it can be a little hard to handle. But that was not the case tonight for him. I'm super happy for the man. I'm just like, wow, like, you know, one night is him, the other night is Duncan. It might be Dragic, it might be Bam go off. This is a really, really deep team, man. Like, this Miami Heat team is really good. We got to just call it ace and a spade, man. This team is really good, and they use Jimmy Butler more for his leadership and his clutchness than anything else. Other than that, he's just another player. And when a star can come to a team and be another player, it says a lot about that team. Especially when a team as young as this. I know I said a lot, man, but Miami's only going to get better and better and better. I can see this Heat. The Heat and this Eastern Conference ain't what it used to be. It ain't the Eastern Conference no more. It's really not, man. You just think about what's coming up next year between the Miami Heat. You got the Miami Heat. You got the Brooklyn Nets. You got Toronto. You got some players, man. You got the Eastern Conference is jam-packed. Don't forget about these Boston Celtics here. It's only going to get better. And this team is only going to get better. So it's going to be interesting, man. All in all, man, congratulations to the Miami Heat for moving on tonight. I'm going to say this. I actually, to the end there, I actually thought Jimmy Butler was the weakest link tonight for the Miami. I know it sounds weird. It sounds weird to say that, but I actually thought he was like the weakest link tonight. He finished with 24 points. But he was clutch. But overall, I mean, some of those shots were just bad. I didn't really feel like his shots were really falling. But, you know, they got such a young, deep team. And sometimes youth come with ignorance. And what I mean by that, they don't know. They're so young, they don't know, like, man, you one game from the finals. Like, you're supposed to feel pressure. And they don't feel none of that. They're just playing, balling. So, hats off to the Miami Heat. Congratulations on the victory. The Boston Celtics, I know, are going to make some adjustments. They're going to come out. They're not going to go down like that. So I'm going to be interested to see what the next game look like, the adjustments. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much for watching me. If you wonder why I got a jacket on, a hoodie on, it is really, really cold in my basement right now where I'm shooting this video at. So that's why I have the hoodie on, man. But anyway, until next time, man, thank you guys so much for your support, man. I really mean, this channel is nothing without you, and you guys give me a reason to be here. So until next time, you guys be great, man.